Mike, raise your hand.
Good morning.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I'm a director in the technology strategy and architecture practice. The technology strategy and architecture practice has two main goals. Number one is to make enterprise IT more efficient and effective.
Okay.
And number two is to bring technology innovation to companies to help change their business models, their ecosystems, whatever it takes to change the game. So while Deloitte is known for ERP implementations and tax and finance, we also do a lot of work around CIO advisory and business models and things like that. As far as your question earlier about working with startups and so on, I view my role as a little bit more of a message switch. I talk to a lot of different clients with a lot of different needs. I also talk to many of you, and my goal is to help try to connect those needs with some of the capabilities that you bring to bear so that we can bring our clients some competitive advantages that others might not be able to be.
Great. Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay. Next up, we have Tom Peck with Levi's.
Good morning. I'm the Chief Information Officer for Levi Strauss. Our global headquarters is up in San Francisco. We are a $5 billion global apparel company. I saw a lot of Levi's and Dockers in the room today, so good. $5 billion, that's a lot of freaking pants. So, it may not sound very sexy or technical, but there's a lot of technology actually that goes into everything from managing the procurement and planning for the material and the cotton from the factories and the mills to the distribution and logistics all the way through the point of sale systems in the stores. We're in 60,000 stores around the globe in 110 countries. As far as startups and new technology, we're a 158-year-old risk-averse company. And
You want to make it to 200?
yeah, so you know, with a lot of the big ERP implementations and other things behind us and the company doing pretty well, really wanted to start doing more. We've done some software co-development, but I think the time is right to be a little more aggressive and a little more agile and leverage some of the new stuff going on out there.
Yeah, that's great. So you were a startup 158 years ago.
We were.
Yeah,
We're
right.
trying to become a startup all over again.
There we go. Well, Yobi was our keynote speaker this morning. He reminded me that you know, there are a lot of things that keep him up at night, very frightening, or keep him up during the day. So if he falls asleep during the presentation, that actually means it's not so frightening and it's pretty good. So
Yeah.
that's okay. So Yobi, once again, just summarize for some of the people who may have missed your keynote this morning.
My name's Yobi Benjamin. I'm the Global Chief Technology Officer for Citigroup, and I'll try to be that long-haired guy in American Idol here. You know, that works. You know, and like that'll just complete the picture. You know,
Lovely hair.
you know, it's like let's just complete the picture totally. We're celebrating this year our 200th year as a bank. We're 200 years old. In India, we were celebrating 100 years. We've been in India for 100 years, and in China for 100 years. So it's a special year for us because there's two countries that are very big countries that were 100 years old, and in the U.S. we're 200 years old, and survived many, many crises from the Great Depression to 2008. You know.
You, of course, have been through all of those, right?
No, but I remember the .com and the 2008 one. You know, I remember those great years.
Painful. So, and working with startups, you?
I actually am, you know, my hobby is, you know, as I was telling my friend Mitch there, you know, I'm an invertebrate, you know, startup guy. I just keep on getting into it. I've made 117 angel investments, 17 succeeded, you know, so it's done okay. But I only do 10 Ks, you know, like 20 Ks, small stuff. But the good ones really pay off. You really pay off big if you get in early enough.
Great. Well, guys, we have 5 companies coming up, but the first 4 are the ones that everybody's going to be judging. The 5th is going to be Puppet Labs. They're a returning alumni company, and they're going to be just talking about what's happened since they last were here at Under the Radar presenting and how things have been going.